everyone, this is Well here. So, for those who don't know me, I'm on a mission to help roofing businesses add 20 to 50 grants per month using our AI systems. And on this video, I document everything so that I can show you how you can do that on your end. Now, I'm using a specific cold calling script when it comes to calling homeowners. And the good thing with that is that you can call 100 people within an hour, which is different from door knocking, or maybe, I don't know, maybe cold DMs, cold email. The good thing with cold calling is that you can reach out to 100 people within just an hour. Whereas with door to door knocking, you'll be, I guess, knocking on doors like 15, 20 doors per hour. And this is a good thing with that because you can multiply your leads. So what you can do is generate the leads. What I tend to do, is get the owner's name, phone number, and then the address. Those are the three main components we will need when it comes to cold calling. And for roofing specifically, I use this easy system. I just do the opening, the pitch, a quick qualification questions just to make sure we're gonna do an inspection and it's worth our time and our inspector's time as well. And then we just schedule the call. So for the opening, we do hey name. This is just caller name with company name. Our team is working in your area on street name. That's why we need this information. And some roofs are starting to show damage. I'm curious to know, has anyone checked yours lately? We do this with no filler words. We try to sound as human as possible. And we just put it straight to the point. We just use this sentence and we shut up. We don't do anything. That they might be saying, I'm not interested, call me back at a later date, and that will be an objection handling, which we will talk about in a different video. But yeah, right now we will just focus on the script so that you can be adding 1 to 2 inspections per day on your own, without paying somebody to run your ads, without having to do anything on your own. But if you want it to be done for your system, you can just click on the link down below, and we will be taking care of the backend setup. So we're using AI system to generate the leads and qualify appointments on autopilot. But that's another story. Let's move on. So for the pitch, now we're assuming they said, yeah, no, not really. Or maybe, so do you guys do that? Or whatever answer they're going to give us that is positive to move forward. We're going to say, we're helping a few neighbors nearby. We checked their roofs and some didn't realize they had issues. And that's why we're offering free inspections, just to check if there might be hidden damage. Would you be open to that? So if there might be hidden damage, we're not assuming that there will be damage. All we're doing right now is that we checked their neighbors' roofs and they thought they would not have damage, but once we inspected, oh, they actually had damage in their roofs. And that's exactly why we're offering free inspections. Now you could be adding guarantees in place. You could be adding anything that would make you better than your competitors. But I'm assuming you do have a free inspection. I don't really know your guarantees. You can tweak a little bit the script. On top of that, I'm going to be sending it in the description as well. And then based on your offer, what makes you better than your competitors, you can add some stuff in here as well. And then for the qualification questions, I don't want to make it too qualifying. Right? I just want to make sure that, number one, they're homeowners. Number two, if they have noticed any leaks or shingles. So if they did, that will make it easier for them to close. And we're going to have this conversation, call the insurance and all that kind of stuff. If we ask for the credit score, if we ask for other different components, it's going to be hard to have on more inspections. Some people are not really comfortable talking about their credit score on phone. Some people would be like, oh, I don't want to talk about my credit score. Oh, you said this is free inspection, so why are you asking about my credit score? I would say that it would make sense to first get on the inspections. It only takes 30 minutes just to make sure if everything is good or not. And then after that, we ask for their credit score. We see if it's going well. And another qualification, by the way, when I generate leads, I make sure the value of the house is at least, let's say, 400 grand. Right now I'm targeting Colorado, anything from Denver, Aurora, Highland Ranch, so I make sure the homes are at least worth 400 grand. And this is a good sign of people who have a good credit score. You could have a bad credit score with a house that is 400 grand, but most of the time that could be the case. And then after that, we just schedule the call. Sounds good, name. Inspector name, now it depends. If you're doing the call and somebody else is going to inspect, this is what you said. Let's say, for example, Johnny. Sounds good, John. Claire, one of our top roof advisor, can stop by around 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. today. What works best for you? And then that's it. You give us the time. If you're the inspector, you just say, I can stop by around, and then you give your 2 slots. We're doing 2 open slots so that we give them the choice, right? So if you just say, what's your availability, what's your whatever, it's going to be less impactful. I'd rather use a double booking opening. So I have this time and this time. I have this time and this time, regardless of whether I have more time or not. That sounds good. And is this the best phone number to text or call you? Or is this the best number to text or call you, right? And then one last question, just to make sure we're headed to the right spot. Is the address still then 94 Josephine Street, right? Just to make sure we got the right address. Because if we're gonna book the appointment, we better make sure that we're heading to the right place. And then finally, just say something like, I don't know, like we call them a day before, and then we say, yeah, sounds good, sounds good, John. Well, Jem is gonna give you a call an hour before and a day before, just to make sure if you're gonna be in. And then you can say something along the lines of, is there any specific question you'd like me to answer? Or would you like me to send you the link of our website? Usually you can just say that Jem is gonna be here at this time. We're gonna call you an hour or a day before, or maybe both of them. And then it was a pleasure speaking to you. Have a nice day. This is what we usually do. Usually 150 dials a day, 150 to 200 would be enough to maybe have one inspection. You could either do it by yourself or have your own VAs. This is what we use to make that happen. And the good thing with that is that within 2 hours, you could already be booking one inspection. You could be having your own VAs and he will book the inspections for you. Or you have a done-for-you team, which is what we're doing, that will take care of all the back-end setup. If you guys have any questions or you'd like me to do a video about handling objections as well, I'll be doing that. And it was a pleasure making this video. I love you all. Peace out.